it real. I told them that. I said, 2 of y'all gonna make it, 1 of y'all not. That's how I feel. 1 of y'all ain't gonna make it. Well, now it's only down to 2.
Look at what Jello can do, man. He scored a ball. You think Lonzo would, man, that boy averaged 30, 40 points easy with Lonzo playing. That's Lonzo's right-hand man.
Picture this, you're LiAngelo Ball, your brothers are NBA stars, but you can't even stick in the G League. Everyone's calling you a failure. What do you do? Well, LiAngelo's got a wild comeback story that will blow your mind. Let's talk about the middle Ball brother for a second. The guy who couldn't even make it to the NBA while his brothers are living it up. Man, it was rough for him. He tried the G League, but that didn't work out either. Everyone thought he was done. But hold up, because LiAngelo had some other plans. This dude decided to switch lanes and do something totally unexpected. And get this, it's actually working. We're talking millions of views in just days. Wants to know how he pulled it off? Let's get into it. So LiAngelo Ball was supposed to be right up there with his brothers Lonzo and LaMelo. His journey started with some serious hype. I mean, this dude was dropping 33 points per game in high school. That's no joke, right? But here's where things get a little, well, let's just say they didn't go according to plan. LiAngelo's basketball career has been a wild ride, folks. Remember that whole China incident at UCLA? LiAngelo and a couple of teammates thought it would be a good idea to swipe some sunglasses.
Rookie Lonzo Ball have been questioned in China over shoplifting allegations.
That's not exactly how you want to kick off your college career. After that mess, LiAngelo's stock took a nosedive. We're talking free fall. He went from hot prospect to not so hot. His recruitment ranking dropped faster than a lead balloon. So LiAngelo tried his luck overseas in Lithuania. Spoiler alert, it didn't go well. This guy was struggling big time. He averaged just 12 points a game, and that's when he actually made it onto the court. Injuries were like his new best friend, always showing up at the worst times. Fast forward to his G League stint, you ready for this? 4.6 points a game. That's it. That's all he could muster. And just when he thought it could get any worse, boom, he gets waived from the G League. Talk about adding insult to injury. But here's the kicker. While all this is going down with LiAngelo, his brothers are out there living their best lives in the NBA. Lonzo's dropping dimes left and right, and LaMelo's making highlight reels look like child's play. And LiAngelo, well, he's nowhere. It's like he's become the invisible Ball brother. People started writing LiAngelo off faster than you can say airball. Can you imagine being known as the one Ball who couldn't ball? That's gotta sting. But hold up a second, before you start feeling too sorry for LiAngelo, I've got a twist for you. This story, it's just getting warmed up. Our boy LiAngelo's about to flip the script in a way that will make your head spin. You think you've seen these plot twists before? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. What happens next in LiAngelo's journey is so wild, so out of left field, that if I told you right now, you'd think I was making it up. But I'm not. This is real life, folks, and LiAngelo Ball, he's about to show everyone that sometimes the best comeback stories start with the biggest setbacks. Alright, get ready for this bombshell. LiAngelo Ball, the guy everyone wrote off, just flipped the script in a way no one saw coming. You're not going to believe this, but he's becoming the talk of the NBA without even stepping onto the court. So here's the deal. LiAngelo drops a song called Tweaker out of nowhere. But he doesn't just release it like a regular artist. No, he premieres it on a Twitch stream with popular streamer Neon.
You ready for some hot shit, bro?
Let's see.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If it's fire, all right?
The chat goes wild, emotes flying everywhere. People are losing their minds in real time. Comments like, is this for real? And Ball Brothers Got Bars start flooding in. The view count just kept climbing. Before anyone can catch their breath, Tweaker is trending #1 on YouTube. Not just in sports or music, but the whole damn platform. In less than 24 hours, it racks up over 860,000 views. That's viral sensation territory, folks. Now, let's talk about the song itself. It's not just good, it's fire. I hate to admit it, but this song is very, very catchy. It's got this early 2000s vibe that's taking everyone back. LiAngelo's even dropping lines like, I'm ballin' like my last name, can't nobody tame me. It's got that confident swagger that defined the golden age of hip-hop. But here's where it goes wild. NBA players are loving this track. The same league that basically ignored LiAngelo is now bumping his songs in locker rooms across the country. LiAngelo's brother Lonzo is all over social media hyping him up. He posted, been trying to tell y'all at LiAngelo Ball really like that, and hinted there's more music on the way. The whole Ball family is rallying behind LiAngelo's new path. And get this, record labels are fighting to sign him. The guy who couldn't get an NBA look is now the hot ticket in the music industry. It's a total 180. From G League reject to potential music star, LiAngelo's story is taking an unexpected turn no one expected. It's crazy how fast things can change. 1 minute LiAngelo's the punchline of every basketball joke, the next he's the guy everyone's talking about. It's not because of some scandal or mistake, but because he's actually good at something. He found his lane and it wasn't on the court, it was in the recording studio. Who would have thought? This isn't just some internet fad either. Tweaker is available on Apple Music and Spotify, showing LiAngelo serious about this music thing. He's going all in, and so far, it's paying off big time. It's like the ultimate redemption story, proving there's more than one way to make it in the world of sports and entertainment. Donovan Mitchell, fresh off a Cleveland Cavaliers win over the Dallas Mavericks, is doing his post-game interview. The crowd's going crazy, and what's blasting in the background? Tweaker by LiAngelo Ball. His teammates singing the lyrics, he's got every word down. He even says, "The fact you know the words, the song just came out. That's how you know it's catching fire."
The fact that you know the words, the song just came out, bro.
He later on also said, "Shout out LiAngelo Ball, I guess."
Shout out to LiAngelo Ball, I guess. That's
And it's not just the Cavs locker room. Tweaker is taking over NBA locker rooms faster than a crossover move. You know a song's blown up when it's playing in locker rooms across the league. We're talking about a full-on league-wide phenomenon. But it's not just the NBA. The Detroit Lions, yeah, an NFL team played Tweaker in their locker room after winning the NFC North. Let that sink in for a second. LiAngelo's track is crossing sports boundaries. It's becoming the victory anthem for pro athletes across the board. Now, let's be real. When your song's got NBA stars and NFL champs vibing to it, you know you're onto something big. But it doesn't stop there. Even Meek Mill, a heavyweight in the rap game, is asking about the song. When a guy like Meek's curious about your track, you know you've hit the big leagues. But here's where it gets really wild. You're not going to believe this, but Tweaker made it onto the weather forecast. Yeah, you heard that right. A weatherman used the hook during his report. Can you imagine you're tuning in to check if you need an umbrella, and suddenly you're hit with LiAngelo's lyrics? That's the kind of reach most artists only dream of. Play the clip. So it's crazy to think how fast things can change. 1 minute LiAngelo's the guy everyone's overlooking, the next he's got the whole NBA singing his lyrics. He's gone from basketball afterthought to having star players knowing his song word for word. That's a comeback story if I've ever seen one. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this just a flash in the pan, or is LiAngelo onto something big? I mean, getting your song played in NBA locker rooms is one thing, having NFL teams blasted after a win is another. But when you've got a weatherman dropping your hooks during the forecast, that's a whole different level of viral. Think about it. LiAngelo managed to do something that even some of the biggest names in music struggle with. He created a song that's not just popular, but universal. It's crossing sport lines, it's breaking into mainstream media, and it's got everyone from pro athletes to TV personalities talking. Making it rap isn't easy though. We've seen those one-hit wonders come and go. But LiAngelo's got something special, a built-in NBA fan base. How many new rappers can say they've got the entire NBA bumping their tracks before signing a deal? It's like starting a race with a rocket strapped to your back. We're talking star power here. His brothers are all in supporting him like crazy. Lonzo's even out there teasing more music to come. But here's where things get really interesting. Record labels are lining up to sign LiAngelo. Major players in the music industry ready to bet big on G3. Most new artists would be thrilled with just one label showing interest. But LiAngelo, he's got them fighting over him like he's the #1 draft pick. But hold up, because there's a twist. Some people are saying LiAngelo might sign with Big Baller Brand for his music. Yeah, you heard that right. The same brand that tried to sell $500 sneakers might be about making a splash in the music world. If they pull this off, it could be a game changer for the whole Ball family brand. Shoes, clothes, and now music, that's like a triple-double in the business world. After the shoe situation, the Ball family could use a win like this. LiAngelo's finally found his lane. He's not just Lonzo and LaMelo's brother anymore. He's G3, the rapper that's got the whole league bumping. He's taken all those setbacks, all those comparisons to his brother, and turned them into fuel for something totally different. The NBA world is eating it up. Players are blasting his tracks in locker rooms across the country. LiAngelo found a backdoor into the NBA. He couldn't make it on the court, but now he's in every player's headphones. This could be huge for the intersection of sports and music. LiAngelo is showing that there's more than one way to make it to the NBA world. He's bridging the gap between basketball and hip-hop in a way we haven't seen before. LiAngelo Ball, the guy who's changing the game without even stepping on the court. So, from NBA washout to the league's favorite new rapper, who would have thought? But here's the thing, LiAngelo's story isn't just about him. It's part of the bigger trend we're seeing. Athletes are making moves in the music world and they're killing it. Fans can't get enough of these sports stars dropping beats instead of buckets. And LiAngelo, he's riding this wave like a pro. Success doesn't always look the way we think it should. LiAngelo's lighting up the charts instead of the scoreboard. Will we be talking about his Grammy someday? Keep an eye out on this baller turned rapper. His music career might just be the real slam dunk. With that being said, this is the end of the video. If you genuinely enjoyed the content, please subscribe so you don't lose my channel. phenomenal. I'm putting out bangers like this every single weekend for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, DFA fan.